Hey, good morning, sports fans. You are looking live at Fairchild Park in San Antonio, Texas. This broadcast is being brought to you by Marty with DinkSA and Lone Star Pickle Live. So, without further ado, the table is set. Let's get to the main course. All right, so we got Vince and Ton in the far court, and we got Garrett. I forgot your name, big man. What's your name?
Zay.
Zay. How do you spell it? Z-A-Y. Thank you. We got Garrett and Zay here on the near court. They played in a couple of tournaments together. Vince has gotten really good. He's been drilling like a madman the past couple months, and his game is just elevated way up there. So kudos to him for sure. Right? So they're about to get started. We're playing 1 game to 11, win by 2. So they're about to get started. We're playing 1 game to 11, win by 2. Got Vince serving in the forecourt with Ton. There's a net. So that's got Vince serving in the forecourt with Ton. And at Fairchild, the fence serves. So the fence is always the first server at Fairchild. Little side out, little side out. Ooh, a little block by Zay. Got dumped in there. It's too early in the morning to be moving that fast. We got on the second serve, we got Dave and Ton up by 1. Remember, Garrett is a lefty. Garrett is the player in the white hat on the right near court. Good hold by Garrett. Good hold. So when there's a lefty and he's on the right, both players have assuming that the player on the left is a righty, you have both forehands are in the middle. So I guess a lot of the strategy in doubles in pickleball is to hit the ball down the middle. And when you have a lefty, sometimes it's you don't want to hit to their forehands because they're both in the middle. But for me, in my opinion, I still hit it down the middle because they still have to make a decision on who's going to take that ball. Just like when it's normal righty-righty, sometimes they still have to make a decision on who's going to take that ball. So that's why even with the lefty on the right, you still hit it down the middle. Make a decision, see what they're going to do, and then plan accordingly for the rest of the game. Right? Zay on the right on the near court. I haven't seen him play much. I just know that they've played in a couple tournaments. Him and Garrett. Zane, Tan in the far court on the right. First time I've met him was yesterday, and he is a good player. He's got the stroke down, the top spin, the two-handed backhand spin on the dinks. He's pretty well-rounded. And then Vince, like I said before, he's on the far court on the left. His game is elevated quite a bit in the past couple of months, and I have to attribute it to his drilling. I mean, he's a good player anyways, but he's gone up from that, probably 3.5 to closer to 4.0 level with his skills and his shots. And I'm talking now about, so this is a topic for everybody, right? USA Pickleball Association's determination of what makes a 3.5 player and what makes a 4.0 player, right? So what makes basically it's the consistency of your shots, your drives, your dinks, your game. 3.5 players can show that they can dink, they can show that they can reset, they can drive. Their serves are deep generally, their return of serves are deep generally. And the difference between a 3.5 and let's say a 4.0 in all of those aspects, according to USA Pickleball Association, is the consistency of it. So a 4.0 player will hit consistently deeper serves, consistently deeper return of serves, consistently dinks from the baseline, drops, resets, consistently. They're not going to make as many mistakes as a 3.5 player. That's the main difference. We're not talking about duper rating. I'm just talking about what USA Pickleball Association, how they rate a 3.5 and a 4.0 player. If I explain that okay, if you guys put in the comments kind of you guys' experience or your opinions on that. Like any sport, the higher levels you go, there's more consistency. It's basic. You're hitting all the same shots. The younger players may be hit with a more pace and attacking more energy. But in general, you have your serve, deep serve, and then we're not even talking about accuracy as far as serving to the player's backhand, returning to the player's backhand, returning deep. We're just talking about returning deep, serving deep, third shot drop, third shot drive, consistency, not making errors. 5-2. Vince is serving. And these are from everything I was talking about his skills. That is from the USA Pickleball Association website. That's their determination of what a 3.5 player is and what a 4.0 player is. And the main difference when you read it is just consistency. Consistency. And one thing I didn't mention is the place, your court position. How is your court position? Are you staying back at the kitchen line? Are you not returning when you serve? When you return the serve, are you hustling to that kitchen line right away, or are you hesitating and staying back? Little things like that. Are you getting caught in the transition zone, moving through the transition zone, and the other team recognizes that and hits it at you every time? Oh, great shot. So little things like that on positioning are also a big difference between a 3.5 and a 4.0 player. And that's consistency on that. On the return of serve, are you getting to that kitchen line every single time? Or is it, I'm tired right now, I think I'll just stay back here. Or that guy's just going to pound it on me, so I'm not going up there. Little things like that, right? Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, it was cool. That was good. That's a good shot.
So 4 serves 7. Garrett serving.
4-7.
That's a good deep return by Ton. That was a great drop by Garrett to keep him honest. Nice. You see how Ton has that flick. He's got a really great flick. That's with the backhand and the forehand, which allows him to take the ball, kind of higher and closer to the net. Yeah, for me, I don't have that flick, so in order for me to get a good punch like that. Seven serves 4. Ton is hitting with that Yola 4. Not sure specifically what. I always forget the Yola, but it's the new one, That's a nice shot. When in doubt, go down the middle. Ton went right down the middle, and they're both forehands are there, and they weren't ready for it. Good drive, short return, so now they're on the attack, right? Ooh. There. Close. 10-4. Nice, almost a nice drop. He missed it just a little bit. All right, sorry about that, sports fans. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, sports fans. 3-0 on the one. Good hold, good hold. It was close. Nice, nice, nice kitchen. Little wide, little wide. Nice drop by Tan. Another nice dink. Good job by Ty. Ty is on the right with Zane this game. Down the middle. Solves the riddle, right? That's what they say. Good job, good job. Nice play, nice play. Also what counts on the return of serve and the serve, mainly on the return of serve, which is sometimes you want to drive that ball, is the trajectory of the return. So you could have like a semi-deep return with a high loft, and that gives you enough time to get to that kitchen line, which is the whole point is whoever controls the kitchen line controls the point. So not only a hard drive, because you could drive the crap out of the ball deep, but that cuts down how much time you have to get to the kitchen. So you could drive it really good deep, but not have enough time to get to the kitchen, versus lofting it halfway deep, and you have more time, you know. So the point is to get to the kitchen to neutralize the point, because your partner's already up at the kitchen line, right? Your partner's already up there. And you need to get up there with them, because the serve team, they both start at a disadvantage with being back. That's good play by Zay. Is that a point? Good lob, Ty. Lift it up a little bit. Second serve, 2 serve 7. Zay on the serve. A little short serve and a short return. Side out. Nice, good. Good drives by. Nice change of pace by Tan. See how he reset that ball, and he wasn't impatient, and then he dinked the next ball. So strategy, when do you use the tools that you have, right? Because you could drill, and okay, I know how to dink, I know how to reset the ball. My serves are good, my returns of serves are good. But there's a big difference between drilling and execution in a pickleball game, and especially executing against skill that's just as good as yours or slightly above yours. And when it comes down to it, and that's where duper rating comes in, is your execution and your wins on the court. We are keeping score, so it is a win or loss gig. So that's the tough part to do, is to execute. A combination of both playing competitively and drilling will get that execution to perfection. And that's the goal, right? So far on this challenge court right now, Tan and see how both Tan and Vince stayed at that kitchen line, controlled that point, and that's the ball game. 11-2. So we got 3 courts going right now here in at Fairchild. We got 3 courts going of pretty high level play, probably right around, in between 3.5 and 4.0, in my humble opinion. The players might disagree with that, but that's my opinion. So now we have, let's reset these scores in here. Ty, who you're playing with, Brita? Tan, you staying in? Okay. I've never seen Alexa play, so we'll see how she's doing. This will be a good mixed, I think, a good mixed game. Ty is just consistent. His drives, his in-between game, his dinking is a lot better. Ty is in the hat. And then Vince has gotten a lot better. Brita's really good, and we'll see how Alexa does. Again, we're doing a 1 game to 11. What ball are you guys using, Franklin? You're using a Franklin ball? Alexa, I'm live streaming if you're good with that. Okay. Kind of too late already, right? Good deep with loft return by Vince. That was a really good return. Good return by Alexa. Deep with loft, so they both had, or she had time to get to that kitchen line, which is what we're trying to do, right? Little deep, short return by Ty. Nice. A lot too with being consistent is racket prep or paddle prep. Having that paddle in the ready position, and there's so many videos out there on what is the proper position, but I think you as a player need to determine what the best paddle position, whether it's at your waist level or it's higher like mid chest. For me, it's like in between that chest and waist level. You know, some players like it at the waist. It's just a preference. And Alexa went for the deep return, but shot it a little long. Great drive by Ty. It's a 2-0 or 3. Ty and Breeder up 3. Nice drop. Left it up just a little bit. And Breeder finished it off. Good job. Little deep return there. Also, as you get to the higher levels, like even 3.5, I believe all doubles, whenever you're playing at all, is nice. Whenever you're playing at all, is good communication with your partner. You know, who's going to take that ball in the middle if you're both righties? Calling the ball mine. Communicating. Both moving up to the kitchen line together. Was that in? That was a great lob. Ty is really good at lobs. Gets on my nerves. Ha!
Oh, no.
It's going to be close.
Nice shot, baby.
Nice. That's a good punch by Rita. Great punches. That's a punch volley. Good job. Keeping Vince back. He really couldn't do anything but return it. Now, he could have tried to drop it, but he chose to drive it 3 straight times, and Rita did a good job, and she just punched it. There's Ty punching it. It's also called a block, but it's more of a punch because you're not full swinging. You're just punching it, a short little jab, like in boxing. Just keeping them back, keeping them honest. 7-0. Good serve in between. Good drop. Little long. 8 serve 0. Good job. So this is traditional scoring. The teams are only scoring when they are serving. Ooh, Brito was in a groove. So this is traditional scoring. So you only score when you serve. If there's a side out or a error by the service team, they don't lose a point. Unlike rally scoring, if you've heard of rally scoring, sports fans out there, rally scoring is you score on every point. If you serve the ball long, your opponents get a point. If you hit it into the net, your opponents get a point. If you serve a good ace, you get a point. So that's rally scoring. We are doing traditional, only score when you serve. It looks like there might be a pickle opportunity here. A pickle in pickleball means your opponents did not score a point. So if the score is 11-0, you just got pickled. If you're on the receiving, you have the 0 part. So it's not like in baseball, it's a shutout. And there's the ball game. Good game, good game. Or not so good game, depending on your perspective. They just got rolling. Ty and Brita play well together. They play here at Fairchild. Most of this group here plays here Monday, Wednesday, Fridays in the morning. Let's see who's up next for the third game today. So Ty and Brita are going to stay together. They're the winners. This is the challenge court, so they stay. I think we're going to have Dave and Alexa next. Good, kind of in between. Oh, great job by Dave. Woo! A little ATP action from Dave. Good job, good hustle. Almost thought that ball was going to go out over there, but it did not. ATP is an around the post. So if you noticed, Ty hit a great dink cross court that bounced in play but went wide of the post. And Dave hustled and struck the ball on the other side of the post, kind of around the post, which is that ATP, and hit it in. So that's an ATP, folks. And that's good. That's like perfection. Nice job, Dave. Good little cross-court dink battle going right here. That's good. Remember, that's a signal of higher level play is to hit dinks. And then Alexa left it up just a little bit, and Brita attacked it and put it away. Nice. 0 serves 1. Over to the right at Fairchild is a lesson. It's a free clinic that is put on by San Antonio Pickleball Association, SAPA. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8:30 to 9:30. They have a couple of instructors that teach basic pickleball to whoever in the community wants to come out and check. It's free for the community for them to check it out. It's pretty cool. Little short return. Oh, nice play by Alexa. She punched it, kept it back. Great little ding to the backhand, and she missed the next one. Oh, Dave went for the... Oh, good play, Dave. Good hustle, Dave. He almost had two ATPs in one game. Nice. 2-1-1 on the one. So how you keep track of the scoring, right, sports fans? Pickleball's a little different, right? the player that is serving the ball says their score first. So in this case, Brita and Ty are up 3-1. So she's going to say 3-1, and the next number is the number server they are. So 3-1-1 means she is the first server. That's kind of critical to say that after every game, especially in competitive play, because after a couple of really high intensity points, you can forget who you are, whether you're the first server or the second server. So it's really good to say that. Actually, you have to say that before every point, what server. So right there, Ty said 3-1 on the 2, which means he's the second server. 4-1-2. Now it's 5-1-2, meaning he's the second server. Good drive by Brita. Good job, good job. Assessing, good job. Nice dink battle, great dink battle, more than nice, nice. Back and forth. Oh, he went for it. Nice. Nice try, Dave. 6-1. Thanks if you're watching right now. Thank you very much for checking out my channel. And it's Pickleball here in San Antonio. Let us know where you're from and how you like it so far. That'd be cool. Thank you. One 7. Good deep return by Ty. Nice deep return by Ty. Little short return by Brita, but good. Ball. So etiquette in pickleball with the ball. Like these courts here at Fairchild, they don't have a fence in between the courts besides the fence on the other 3 on the far side. So not every court is fenced. So when a ball rolls over from an adjacent court, the etiquette is to stop play, no matter where the ball is. The ball rolls over at the baseline, it rolls into the kitchen. The etiquette is to stop play and start the point over. So that's the deal, right? Sometimes players, if it's at the baseline, like they won't call it. So it's like either you're going to call it or you're not going to call it. It's not a judgment of when it's convenient. It's all the time. Very good job by Alexa. Resetting that ball, resetting again. Good point, good point. Good defense. Dave, great. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job by Alexa, keeping Ty back there. Keeping Ty back there. Good job. Great deep serve by Brita. Ty, nice shot. Good patience. Nice little resets by Alexa. Just missed that last one. 10-1-2. Little short serve, short return, and on the attack. And there it is. Kind of like chess. You get a short return, you keep them back, you poach, you get up to that line as fast as you can, and they popped it up a little bit, and it's ball game. So Ty and Breeder on a 2-game win streak right here. What shirt do you have on, Ty? Oh, the Star Wars. That's like my favorite shirt. Lego, Star Wars Lego. Nice. So let's start this out. Now, whatever you guys want to do, we're good. I think that was Tan next. Maybe what's the score in the far court? So at Fairchild, there's a paddle rack at the far end. If you can see that over there where the entrance, where the players are coming in. It's open play all the time. Usually there's 18 courts here, which is really cool at Fairchild. 18 public courts, which is kind of an anomaly. Not very common in cities, from what I've heard. There are public courts in other cities, just not 18. So the San Antonio Pickleball Association, shout out to Cindy Waddell. They were on the city with converting these courts a couple years ago. So these courts that you're looking at right now used to be 2 tennis courts, and there's courts to the left of this, which were also 2 tennis courts. They were converted into 12 pickleball courts with acrylic, very well done courts, acrylic with an asphalt subsurface and permanent nets. So these are really good courts for San Antonio. And the best part is they're free. So the community, they are free to the community. So these middle courts are usually intermediate courts, and then there's 6 on the far end over yonder where beginner or rec play. It just depends on how many players are here. We have a lot of players here today, so it's really cool. I wish I could broadcast on all the courts, but we're just doing this. This is a challenge court that we're doing today here. Hey, Ton, who's your partner? Lily. Lily, you mind? I'm live streaming if that's okay. Okay. Again, like it's their choice, right? So Tan and Lily are playing Brita and Ty. Right? All right. All right, Fence serves first. Good deep return by Lily. And nice play. Lily started off with a great return of serve with a little loft. Gave her time to get to that kitchen line. Oh, and Tan. Nice deep return by Ty. Nice punch back. Okay, Dink. Good job.
Why'd you hit it so high?
All right. Nice, kind of deep return by Lily. Ooh, nice play. She cheated to the middle a little bit after she returned the service return, and Ty made her pay by going wide. And her momentum was taking her to the middle of the court. Side out. 1-1-1. Short return to serve. Ty went for that. See if Lily was cheating again, but she caught it. 2-1 on the 1 for Ty. Ooh, wow. Nice lob. Nice lob, Ty. See, these are just punches, so they're keeping them back. Good job, just punching it. Nice and easy. Good job. See, now they didn't punch it quite. They're keeping them back, which is nice. Nice point. So that's a classic point. They held their kitchen line and just kept punching the ball, keeping them back. And Brita and Ty couldn't do anything. Same thing here. Punching, keep them back. Is that 4? Nice job by Ty. Again, just the lob. Good punch. And that's a big difference. That's one tool, sports fans, for you guys to try and get better at if you're at the 3.5 level or a little lower, is to get consistent with your punches, keeping them back. See, that's just punching it, keeping them back at that kitchen line, keeping your opponent back until they make a mistake, and you can put it away. See, that's a good punch. Short serve, short return. Side out. Nice shot, Ty. That's a good serve. Just nice and easy and deep. Oh, almost. That was a tough ball. We got. Oh. Side out. 1 serve 6. Nice little drop by Tan. Oh, nice little setup. Ty hit Lily's backhand. She pumped it up. Brita executed and put it away. See, that's going back to USA Pickleball Association differences in play between 4-0 and 5-0 is a consistent ball control. Consistent ball control. What does that mean? That last point was an example. Ty took his time, hit a good dink to his opponent's backhand. She was not as consistent and popped it up. And with the positioning, again, an indication of higher level, Brita got to that kitchen line and was in a position to put the ball away on the pop-up by Lily. So that's an example of... but then we can also look at the consistency, right? You got to be able to do that like all the time to move up in rating or ability. Okay, I can do that once, but can I do that every play? And can I do that on multiple games in a row? Let's say like in a tournament. And the better players, the more higher rated players by Duper, have shown why they're higher rated is because they consistently hit those shots over and over again. They're not just a flash in the pan. See, like that, popping it up, and it's pretty much over. Yeah. Nice deep return by Brita. Nice deep return. Good job. Even better. But that was a good dink to Brita. Did a good dink over to her backhand. She attacked it, and Ty couldn't. (10-1) on the 2. Nice punches by Tan. We got a side out. 1 serves 10. So they need a really good comeback. All comebacks start with the first point. And not there on that one. Lily's got a good serve. Nice, and it's just very... And right there, that's an example of positioning. She returned the ball high and attacked the net, the no volley zone, and Ty recognized that and put it right at her feet. So that's like the no fly zone. Almost when you... Pickleball is a constant assessing where you're at, assessing where the ball goes. So if you assess that you hit the ball high on a return and you're at the baseline, the best thing to do is just sit down at that baseline and wait for your opponent to hit the ball. Because at the higher levels, they want to keep you back, so they're going to hit it at your feet. You just stay back and return it. Try and get a drop in there. Try and drop it right into that kitchen. Your kitchen is your friend. A little wide. And just like that, they get the serve back. 10 serves 1. And that's the ball game. So Ty and Brita pickled the last game, and now they won this one 11-1. Nice job. So we'll wait here and see what they have. Who's next on the chopping block for Ty and Brita? I'm going to grab some water. Morning. Morning. You guys playing together? All right. Next, we're on live. Yeah, we're live. So, Sarah and Alexa. Just a reminder, we're doing 1 game to 11. Oh, we're doing all girls. Okay, never mind. So Brita and Natasha. So we got a women's match here. And this should be pretty good. I believe they're all evenly matched, I think. I haven't seen Sarah play in a long time, so I don't know. And we do have a lefty. Natasha is a lefty. Little short serve. Good job by Brita attacking that. Left it up just a little bit. 1-0 on the 2. And if you notice over there, Brita and Natasha are stacking. So that way they keep both forehands in the middle. And that would be 2-0 on the 2. But I still believe, like I said before, you still hit it down the middle. Make them make a decision on who's going to hit the ball. There's too much room for error hitting it toward the sideline if you're going to try and attack their backhands. Oh, 3 serves 0 on the stack for the far side. Natasha and side out. Good reach by Natasha. Barely put that over. I didn't think that ball was going to come over the net, but it did. Nice reach. Nice couple reaches for Natasha. Sarah, I thought those balls were going to get by her, but they didn't. All right, we got side out. There's the stack. Short serve. Nice deep return by Alexa. Second serve. Good point, good point. There's the stack again. Yeah. 4-0 on the 2. Good play by Sarah. Attack that. We got a side out here. So let me know in the comments kind of your evaluation of the level of play that we're seeing here today. That was a good little attack. Sarah's got that Yola, that newest Yola. They both do. Both players over here have that. New Yola. Attack the line. There you go. So that was the right play by Sarah. That was a lob, which took both players to the backcourt. And she ran up to that kitchen line to attack every ball. She just missed that last one. One, 4-2. On the side out. So communication, Sarah and Alexa are communicating very good. Sarah's letting her know what balls she needs to take and which balls she's taking. So that's good. Again, that communication you want in doubles to make sure you know who's hitting the ball, and that's basic. But that a lot of times is not had by players, especially in like rec play or open play where you're just kind of playing with each other. Usually both players are quiet and we're just winning, right? Or losing, whatever. But it's a good habit to get into on calling the ball, because as you get to the higher levels, they are definitely communicating. Good play, good play. Ooh, good play and better play by Natasha. Short serve. When in doubt, hit in the middle. Nice job. Is that 2-4? 2-5. Thank you. Nice drop, nice drop. That's a great drop by Alexa. And just like that, it's a new ball game. Ooh, nice drive. Nice drive. So that's an example of she did a good drive, Natasha. And she was just moving on the drive by Sarah. So if she would have stopped her feet a little bit before that, she could have punched that right back to the court or dropped it. You want your great play, great play. This is a great point, ladies. Great point, ladies. Nice job, nice job. Great defense and offense on both sides. 4-5? Ooh, nice play, nice hands. That's 6-5 now, Sarah? 6-5. Hey, Cindy. Ooh, just a bit wide. Side out. 5, serve 6. Hey, Sarah. Cindy. Hi.
How's it going? There.
Good, good, good.
Killer. Did you get a hold of Matt yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I'm going to though for sure.
Okay. Cool.
How's it going over here?
Good, good.
All right.
Oh,
It's a crazy
Man,
busy
there's
day.
a lot of action on 6 courts.
There is.
I'm telling you, right?
You all right?
Yeah, you're good. No problem.
You didn't have enough to.
5 in each court. Oh, we're good. Oh, perfect. We're good.
Thanks for understanding, Alan.
It was 2 weeks ago. You may be mad at me because I have like 18 people here.
Oh yeah.
Before the school started.
We would have just went over there.
I had like 7 teachers.
Since it's been hot, the players have wanted the shade because this stays more shaded because of the elevation right here. It's another 3 feet.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, don't do it on Wednesday.
Yeah. How many do they have over there? 8?
They have 10 today.
Okay.
So it's fine today. Last
Yeah,
week
yeah.
he had.
If it's more than 12, we would have had to move.
Oh yeah, I think he had 18 or 20.
What's the score? And there's the ball game. Natasha and Brita, good women's. Natasha on the left and Brita They're the ones that won. And then over here it was Alexa in the white shirt and Sarah.
Are you still on the mic?
Yes. We can talk.
I'll wait till you get off the mic. I'm gonna get these guys signed up.
I'm live right now, so you want me to switch it? You want to do a plug real quick?
Yeah, I don't have my.
Or you want to tell us what's going on over here? I don't know if you want to do that.
So what did you call this? You call this an advanced.
No, I said intermediate.
This is on the upper edge.
Yeah, but then I talked to different players, the ones that like James. I'm going to call you out, James Aguirre and some other players. This is intermediate. Like overall.
Because he's a 4-5.
Yeah. And I understand that. It's like if you're over like a 4-2 or 4-3, you're advanced, but under that is intermediate. So this could be called maybe high intermediate.
That's what I call it, yeah.
And even some of these players playing with one of those players, they do well.
Yeah. So if I go on, do you still have that picture of the
yes.
sign?
Mm-hmm.
Can you put that on at the same time?
No, I don't. I'm not that savvy yet.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Yeah. I'm not even walking and chewing gum right now. All I'm doing is chewing gum.
Remember I asked you, could you do the score at the top?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen you do this before.
No, I did it at Epic to give Epic a plug with Bo and Jennifer and Van, and I saw Van kept the score.
Yeah.
So I just kind of AI'd it to see how can I do it.
Yeah.
And, it was relatively easy. So Natasha and Brita are staying, and who we got over there? We got Sol and Ramos. And yeah, we got two lefties here. Sol on the far court on the left is a lefty, and Natasha over here is a lefty. So that's a side out. Yeah, there's a lot of people that usually don't come here are here today. After I posted it. Yeah. I'm hoping that's the reason. I just need to come here at night.
Yeah, I don't come at night.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, girl, let's go.
Short serve, short return, nice ball by Angelica is very good at dropping and resetting and playing her game the way she wants to play it, which is kind of the what you want to do in your game is force what you're good at and use what you're good at and counter what the other player is good at. You want to play your game. And Angelica on the far right is very good at that. And it is 4-0. Nope. And second serve. Angelica serving. So that's that communication thing. Even though they have both forehands right down the middle, they still have to communicate on who's going to take that ball. And a little confusion there, which resulted in a side out. So that's why it's always best, even against the lefty and a righty, where they both have forehands, you still hit it down the middle to make them make a decision. Good idea by Brita. Good idea. was a short punch back to her. And that's a tough ball because it's like mid transition zone, so you can't drive it, and you're moving to get to the ball, so it's tough to even drop it in there. So yeah. That was a point. 5-0 on the 2. 6-0 on the 2. Nice deep return by Brita. Now they need to keep them back. And went wide. So that right there, Angelica, she hit. Yeah, so Angelica is proving kind of what it's an individual player, but Angelica, what she did was she lobbed that ball and wanted to attack the net after the lob. And, some players say that's a good strategy because you don't allow your opponent the whole court to hit so they can see. So if you get up there, they tend to hit away from the person coming up because they can't see the court. It just depends. Some players say go back and play defense to reset it. And so my thinking is to go back, stay at the baseline, return that, try and reset it, and slowly work your way back to the kitchen line. Those are just different styles. Little short return by as you get higher, those short returns and can really come back to bite you like they did there for Natasha and Brita. Stay up there, stay up there. The best place to be is just to camp out at that kitchen line. Don't retreat during play unless it's a lob, where you have to. Stay up there because you have the best angle to hit the balls. Great volley. Keep them back, keep them back. Good job by Angelica. But Natasha probably could have tried to keep them back and pound that ball again instead of dropping it because that Angelica was running at the net, so little point there, and they just got pickled. That's called a pickle. Folks, a pickle means you got shut out. 0. Okay. And right in between this game, we're going to get the president of the San Antonio Pickleball Association, Cindy Waddell. Give me a second to switch things up here. And we're going to get her. She's going to make a little commercial for us.
Can you just do it from up there?
Let me go here. I'm going to get you more condensed.
There you go. Down just a hair. There you go, right there. So we get the action. Yeah. Good.
Hold on. Now I'm going to give you.
And there we go. Is it on? Yes. Good morning, Fairchild. We're here with Dink San Antonio, and this is a lot of action going on this court. We have some intermediate advanced players just banging it out, and then we have Fitness in the Park over here, free for beginners, provided by SAPA volunteers. Also, don't forget, sign up for the Communicare Classic Pickleball Tournament, September 26th through 28th. All net proceeds benefit high school scholarships here in Bexar County. Sign up deadline is September 13th. Hope to see you there. Thanks, Cindy. Thank you.
weight you're doing, but if you're doing like heavy dumbbells or a barbell.
All right, there we go. Thank you, Cindy, with San Antonio Pickleball Association. Cindy Waddell. Good stuff. Man, we do have some action here today. That's so cool. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. And now we got some different players here. So we got Drew. Who are you playing with, Drew? Steve? Drew and Estevan. Steven? Steven works for Parks and Rec. And we have Zay. You playing, Zay? Let's see who Zay's playing with. Maybe Lim. Lim is on the far right with Zay. Cool. We got 0-0. Nice shot by Steven. Good job. Good job. Little short return. Good deep. Keep them back. So right there, that assessment with Zay and Lim over there. Steven punched it back far. And so the good play, in my opinion, would have been for Zay to back up on that and play defense and then get with his partner because Lim stayed back. So 3-0. Is it 3 or 2, Steve? 3. Side out. Zay serves first with Lim. And I called Liam forever. I always thought it was Liam. And then just this week, he told me it's Lim. Yeah, so anyways, side note. Second serve, Lim. 0-3 on the 2. Remember, sports fans, the way the scoring goes in pickleball, that first number is what you have as a team, your score. So they have 0. The second number is your opponent's score, which was 3. And that third number is the number server you are. So he was the second server, so that was a 2. Now, on that one, it was... now it's 4-0 on the 1 because Drew is the first server. Short serve, nice lofty second serve. Drew is really good at his top spin and driving the ball. So you really have to have your blocks or slash your punches on point because that's what he's going to do. He's going to hit it right at you. And that was a great shot by Lim. He poked that a little wide, and Drew was in the middle of the court. So 5-0. Nice hit by Steve. Little long. Nice drive by Steve. 6-0 on the 1, I believe. Nice drop by Steve. 7-0 on the 2. Nice deep serve by Steve. Great way to keep him. See right there? Almost have to go back. There, a little better. And now drop it. Stay back. Stay back. The shots are still up. Stay back. Yeah. So we stayed back to have an opportunity to hit the ball, but that was just a great shot by Drew. That was really wide, so it was tough to get. Couldn't get it. Nice shot. That's in. We got side out here. 0-8 or 9? 8. Short serve, short return, third shot drop, and so what's the proper play on that for Drew? Probably to punch it back and keep him back. That would be the good thing to do. You could drop that. So either way. Hey, Brita, Paris said you guys are lucky she's not here. Nice drops by Liam. Is really good dropping the ball, patience, which I think all of us older guys are better at that, huh? But again, that's the battle that you're playing every game, is who is going to play their game and who is going to be successful at playing their game. That's what you want to do. You play to your strengths, and if you're able to do that, kind of like with any sport, right? Any sport, football, baseball, your team has their strengths, and they're going to be better if they can play at their strengths. Now, the really great teams have a lot of strengths. So yeah, that's what you want as a player, is what we're all trying to get to, is to get better at all of our dinks, resets, positioning, gameplay, in-game play, all that stuff, you know. It is 10-0. 10-0? Or 2, never mind. They have 2. 2 serves 10. A little high drop. Second serve. Liam showing some flashes of his youth. Good job, Lim. Two Yola paddles again on this near court. Nice. Nice. Ooh, nice drop. Nice drop. Nice drop by Lim. Right, look at that. 5 serves 10. Liam mounting a little comeback. We have a lot of players here today at Fairchild. Check out everybody here to the sitting on the fence waiting to play. If you can check that out. Lots of players out there.
Good run, guys.
Ten serve 6 on the 1. And another talking point, sports fans, when you get up like they were 10-2, sometimes it can be hard to focus and put the game away. You can get complacent, a little relaxed, and slowly let the other team creep in. So it's one mental point is that exact thing. We're up 10-2. We don't need, it's no biggie. We're going to win this game, whatever. And then all of a sudden, it's a close game, which they still have some breathing room. because they just went 2 and out. So it's a side out again with the score is 10-6. 10-6. And there's the ball game. But the other team still has to complete the comeback, which they didn't, but they did fight back and make it respectable. So good game, fellas. Good game. Who's up? Vince? All right, we're back, folks. Sorry about the interruption. What's the score? What's the score?
0-1.
We got Lefty with Garrett and Vince. 0 or 1-0. 1-1. Nice serve by Garrett to the backhand. Little wide, little wide.
I was a little quicker than I thought I was. I'll tell you a little quicker than I thought you were going to be.
3 serves 1. On the 1, I think. Nice deep serve by Garrett. Better deep return by Steven. Welcome.
Let me bang, baby, let me bang.
All right, folks, I think we're back. Sorry, little connection issues, but we're good. Nice, nice. Nice play, nice play, nice speed ups. What's the score? 8-1. Okay. Andrew called a strategic timeout and switching paddles. Let's see if he can stop this run. Nice deep serve by Vince. Way to keep him back, Garrett. Tough ball, tough ball. One serves 9. Nice good deep return by Vince. Nice great reset. Great drop by Steven. Tough to do anything with that. Good job. Another good drop by Steven. Second serve. Nice drive serve, deep serve by Steve. We got a side out. Nice body bag by Steve. Nice body bag. Nice shot, nice shot. So this will be our last game for today. Live streaming. We'll be back again. I'll announce it on my Facebook page when I'm going to stream again. Most likely maybe Friday or Saturday morning with Cream of the Crop. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'm going to repost this if you guys want to check out some of the action on YouTube or Facebook. Our YouTube channel again is Pickleball Pulse TX, and Facebook is Dink San Antonio Pickleball. Short return. Yeah, just got to get back a little bit on that. Yeah. like right there, that's an example. Was once you see your partner pop it up, as far as you're assessing what your partner's hitting. If he pops it up, it's a good idea to, if you're caught in that transition zone, to reverse and retreat, or if you're at the baseline, to just watch. Sit down right there and watch. Ball game. All right, everybody. Thanks again for listening, and we'll be back at a later date. Check our Facebook page for announcements on the next live stream.
That's game for you sports fans.
What's going on, Marty? Not much. This seems to work all right.
You doing your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last couple that I saw, they were great.
They're all right,
They were
right?
great.